Sonic the Comic, issue 112, Raining Bananas. I didn't read it the first time because it was really boring seeing almost nothing but rhyming narration. But there's worse problems a story can have, and I'd like some content. I do like how creative and silly it is to see bananas rain on people. It's weird how the text bubbles look when people are talking to each other. It would hurt to have a banana land on your head, so I see why people are worried instead of just appreciating the free food. It turns out Grimer's responsible for it, and he never actually meant to summon bananas, and instead he wanted missiles. But a faulty connection somehow spells the difference between two very different things. This would only make sense if he made the machine with potion ingredients he found, because they don't need science to make stuff happen. If you assume that, which you would only do if you were a Sabrina fan or something, then this makes more sense because you know raining bananas would do more good than harm by giving people free food and fertilizer. I have to assume the reason he wanted missiles was because if he breaks open people's homes, it'll be easy for badniks to capture people for batteries. It's cool that Sonic runs around to create a tornado to get rid of the bananas. Then Grimer smashes his machine with a hammer. To be fair, taking it apart may be the only way to get started on changing it so that it's how he wants. So this could be smart, but it doesn't look like it at first. The narration couldn't possibly literally mean that he fixed it. It makes sense if he did this only because he was told he was just helping the town in the long run. And then he gets covered with bananas as karma. Now that's how you write a villain to get karma. You actually show something happened to him. Even if we didn't see the impact here. We didn't need to because bananas aren't painful enough to be much in the way of slapstick. Sonic gets offered food and thanks them, but is stupid yet honorable enough to choose to run away instead. I guess to keep the food for them. Maybe he didn't like cake. What was the point of the empty text box? This was by Lou Stringer, and was just about it raining bananas because of a machine Grimer destroys. And Sonic uses super speed in a relatively uncommon way to send them all back at him. It was boring because of the constant narration that looked lame because it was rhyming. But if you ignore that, it was a creative story in almost every way. It took itself seriously, but you couldn't really because it was just bananas, so it still had levity. And it was short.